Hi! I know not everyone can be born with the heart of a beagle, but let's see us try. I know it's sad, but everybody can have the heart of an eagle, and that only means doing your best every time out. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So, what are the requirements for your research paper? Let's just go over that quickly. Okay, project requirements for the final paper. You're going to have a thesis that links your assigned archetype to one work we have studied this year. It will be from 4 to 6 pages, no less than 4, no more than 6. You will have a minimum of 22 note cards, hopefully more, many more. Minimum of 4 sources, 1 primary source and 3 secondary sources. No Cliff's Notes, Monarch's Notes, book regs, anything like that. And accurate quotations with parenthetical documentation and a works cited page. These are all minimum requirements. More sources, better language may be required in order to prepare an A paper, and that's what we want you to get, all of you. The materials that you will need for the research paper will be 25 to 50 note cards. 3 by 5 is sufficient. They can be white, they can be one color, they can be color coded. You can get 3 or 4 different kinds if you want, different colors for different books. However you want to work with that. Pens, pencils, highlighters, colors help a lot, believe it or not, to help you to organize. You'll need just one 9 by 12 clasp envelope, a large rubber band or a binder clip for your note cards. Keep those together, or maybe several smaller, binder clips or rubber bands if you want to, again, organize in that way. A physical copy of the book that you select so that your annotations can be checked, so that you can put note cards in, so that you can have it in your hand and at the ready while you're using your iPad or you're using your computer to write. And then you're going to want a binder or a folder that is completely dedicated to your research paper and in which you will keep all the materials together for the several weeks that we're working on the research paper. You don't want these things to end up all over your backpack, or half in your backpack and half at home and half at somebody else's home and half in your locker. Let's just keep this all together and make it easy on you. There are several due dates, okay? This is going to help you, really help you to organize your time, manage your time, and also to turn in the very best paper possible. First of all, the final draft with all the process materials will be due Monday, February 25th by 8 a.m. Late papers incur a 50-point penalty and 24 hours, okay, if it's in within 24 hours, like by the 26th at 8 a.m. But after that, you're still going to have to do the paper, or you'll get an incomplete for the quarter or the semester, and you'll get a 0. So just get it in, have it completed on the weekend. You can turn it in on Friday if you want to, if you get it done that early. This is all available to you, this entire calendar, along with the weight, I guess you want to call it, whether it's a daily grade, a quiz grade, a test grade, or in the end, a double test grade for your final draft by 8 a.m. So for those 2 test grades, you want to make sure that that paper is in on time, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts. And you can see you actually get more time here, and the schedule again is laid out for you. The calendar will help you with your time management skills, producing the best quality. Check it frequently, stay on task, and the calendar as a whole is on the overview on Edmodo. Plus, print yourself a couple of copies if you tend to lose them. Write it into your planner, write it into your life, because this is going to take up a big part of your life. First things first, your main thesis. We will talk more about the main thesis in another video entitled Introduction and Conclusion Paragraphs, and also when we're getting ready to work on your working thesis. And watch those at any time or several times if you want a reminder. We'll also have a workshop in class on writing a thesis prior to the due date for your working thesis. For now, your main thesis, or MT, clearly tells the reader what you are going to prove in your paper. The main thesis sets the bar for the rest of your paper. Set that bar high for yourself. It'll make it a more interesting research project. You'll have more fun. It'll be a better paper overall. Your working thesis, or initial thoughts on your main thesis, is due in one sentence on one note card on Friday, January 20th in class. The same day, Friday, January 20th, the overview of the project with your parent's signature is due on Edmodo. For the research paper, please do not become overwhelmed. Do it just piece by piece. Stay on target with the calendar. See me at any time to discuss any questions, concerns, your progress. Have fun with it. Write about what is interesting to you. If it's interesting to you, you can bet it will be interesting to a reader. You have to have a minimum of 22 note cards. Your note cards are used for multiple purposes. You're asked to have 25 to 50 to prepare adequately. Again, you can use any colors you like. The first note card is due with your working thesis, as we said, on Friday, January 20th, and that's a quiz grade. The next set of note cards is due on Friday, January 27th. This is 10 note cards, 4 primary source references, 4 secondary source references, 2 with bibliographic information. And your third set of note cards is due on Tuesday, February the 7th. And this is a group of another 12 note cards, 4 more from your primary, 5 from your secondary, and 3 more bibliography note cards. We'll be talking more about your note cards in the video on note cards. Minimum of 4 sources. For your research paper, you will have a minimum of 4 sources. Your primary source is the one book that you will choose: Lord of the Flies, Of Mice and Men, Macbeth, Midsummer Night's Dream, or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. One of those, just one. And then you will have at least 3 secondary sources from books or the databases that we're going to talk more about in class and in another video. And again, no Cliffs Notes, Spark Notes, book regs, any of that nonsense. All of this information will remain available to you on the several assigned videos, as well as the Edmodo handouts and in hard copy handouts. Keep your information well organized in your research paper folder. Thank you so much.